Think math.
3, 2.5, 2.33, 2.25. Can we attach a single value to a list that runs on forever? There is no last number, so there is no last value. And yet we say this list closes in on 2. It never arrives, so what does closing in actually mean? Measure the gap and the answer appears. The rule behind this list is 2 plus 1 over n. So the gap from 2 is exactly 1 over n. At the 10th place, the gap is a 10th. At the 100th, a 100th. At the 1000th, a 1000th. The gap keeps shrinking, and that shrinking never stops. That is precisely what closing in on 2 means. Let us say it more precisely. Draw a narrow band around 2 and leave it there. Its width does not matter. A 10th or a 1000th, take your pick. Whatever band you draw, go far enough along, and every number of the list lies inside it. None of them ever leaves again. A value like that is called the limit, and we say the list converges. Here is where students often get stuck. This list never actually reaches 2, since 1 over n is never 0. The limit is still 2. Convergence does not mean arrival. It means the gap shrinks away without end. So there is no problem at all if the limit is not one of the numbers on the list. We ask whether it closes in, not whether it lands. Now look at lists that close in on nothing. 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, and so on settles nowhere. However far you go, it keeps swapping between 2 values, so no narrow band can hold it. A list that simply grows also fails, because it passes every number in the end. Neither has a limit, and we say they diverge. Convergence or not comes down to one thing. Does it close in on a single point? To sum up, convergence is not arrival. It is a gap that shrinks away without end. If every narrow band you draw eventually holds the whole tail of the list, that value is the limit. It need not be reached, and it need not appear on the list at all. If nothing is closed in on, the list diverges and there is no limit to speak of. Next time we use this test to sort convergence from divergence. A sip of math, every day, here at Think Math.